From the Thinkubator at the Tech Valley Center of Gravity, this is STEAM Powered Saturday, a free monthly event where children ages 4 to 12 and their families are invited to visit us for a fun, creative, hands-on project. These mind-expanding projects help children discover creative play through science, technology, engineering, the arts, and mathematics.
Hello, young scientists. Today we are going to make a Valentine's Day card that lights up. We have teamed up with Bard & Baker to make paper electronics kits for you to take home. But before we can make these cards for our sweethearts, we have to learn a little bit more about electronics and paper circuits. A circuit uses electricity to make something work. Our paper circuits will have an LED, a battery, a switch, and some copper tape. The battery is the power for the circuit. The LED is the thing that we want to work, and the copper tape acts as the wires. We will also be making a switch that will turn the LED on and off. Electricity follows a specific path and direction, much like the current in a river. Let's trace the flow of the current in the paper circuit that we are going to make. Our electricity starts at the positive end of the battery. It will flow through the copper tape into the positive leg of the LED. It will flow into the LED and then out the negative leg of the LED, through the copper tape, into the switch, then out of the switch into the negative end of the battery. When the switch is closed, the electricity will follow that loop again and again until we let go of the switch, the circuit breaks, and it is open, and then the electricity will stop flowing. Electricity flows in one direction, like the current of a river. It is important to keep track of which way the current is flowing because otherwise our circuit won't work. Imagine you are floating in a rowboat down a river. It is super hard to try to row your boat upstream against the current. And what about if there's a waterfall? Now it's impossible to row your boat up the waterfall. This is like our circuit. Electricity goes from the positive side of the battery, through the bulb of the LED, to the negative side in a loop. So when we make a circuit, we have to make sure everything is facing the same direction. This means that the positive side of the LED has to connect to the positive side of the battery, and the negative side of the LED has to connect with the negative side of the battery. Now that we know a little bit about electricity, let's build our light-up card. When we're done, it's going to look and work something like this. In our kit, we should have our instruction sheet, an LED, some craft foam, some copper tape, a piece of aluminum foil, a coin battery, 2 template pages, half a sheet of tracing paper, and some stuff to decorate with. You'll also need a pair of scissors and some clear tape. We'll start by cutting out the template for the 3D window. We're going to cut along the solid black lines and then fold along the dotted lines afterwards. We're also going to cut out this window in the center, and we have to make sure we save this inside piece. Now, we will glue a piece of tracing paper over the window on the side with the lines. And then we're going to decorate it with some markers and craft supplies. I printed out these hearts, but you can use whatever you want to decorate the tracing paper, and you can draw directly on it. Now that our window is all decorated, we're going to fold the large template in half first. And then we're going to place the window piece over the card so that the lines all match up. And then we're going to glue the window in place. So we'll place glue on the inside of the lines on the card. And then place our window on top. Okay. Now we will stick the copper tape along the orange lines on the template. Copper tape can be a little tricky. So to make it easier, we'll cut it to size first. And then don't peel all of the backing off right away. Peel some of it off. Stick that little bit on the template first, and then peel it away, then stick it on the paper. It just has to be close to the lines. It doesn't have to be exact. So for the battery, we're going to start the tape in the center of the circle and have it extend out to the right. What we're seeing, this orange line here, that's actually going to go on top of the battery. So we've already started in the middle of the circle and placed the tape out to the edge of the paper. Now we're going to ball up a small piece of copper tape and place it in the center of the circle. And we got to make sure that that ball of tape is on top of the copper tape that we just put down. We'll place the battery on top with the smooth side, the positive side, facing upward. And we'll connect the battery to the circuit by cutting a small piece of copper tape. And we're going to go from the positive side of the battery and stick that onto the copper tape on the left side of the battery. So the positive side of the battery is connected to the left side of our circuit. And the negative side of the battery is connected to the right side of the circuit. Let's take a closer look at our LED. There are two wires coming out of our LED. One of them is longer than the other. The longer wire is the positive side of the LED, and the shorter wire is the negative side of the LED. Let's bend the wires of the LED so there's some space between them so they go nice and flat. And we're going to take the positive side and tape it to the left side of our circuit, and the negative side will go to the right side of the circuit. So if you remember, our positive side of our battery is connected to the left side of our circuit. So it goes positive to positive, and then negative will be the other side. Remember from earlier, we had the cutout from our window. These two patterns are the shapes we need to cut out from our foam. So let's cut these out. And we'll trace these onto our foam. And then we will cut the button pieces out of the foam. They just have to be close, they don't have to be perfect. Apply some glue to the solid circle piece of foam. And then glue that to a small piece of aluminum foil. After, cut away the extra aluminum foil. So this is what we're going to make our button out of. The aluminum foil is conductive. So is the copper tape. In order to complete this circuit, we need to put conductive material over the copper. So if we place our donut shape over the right-hand side, so you can see both pieces of copper, both sides of the circuit, and then the aluminum foiled side of the foam will go on top of that. Now, when you press down on that foam, you should be able to press the aluminum foil across the pieces of copper tape, and you will see that is completing our circuit. So when we press down on the foam, the aluminum foil makes contact with both sides of the circuit. So the electricity is now flowing through our battery, through the positive side of the LED, out the negative side, around through the button, and around it goes. And when we let go, the aluminum foil springs back. Now there is a gap in the circuit, so the circuit is broken and no electricity is flowing. So once you know that works and the shape is fine, you can glue these pieces into place. To keep the battery in place, we're going to put a piece of clear tape over the battery. And if you don't have clear tape, any tape will do. So let's fold the small flap first. Then we fold it over again on the other dotted line. And then let's open it back up, fold it on this inside line all the way in, but we'll keep this smaller part folded out. We'll add some glue to the smaller folded part. And then we'll fold the card down on top of that and press down for the glue to make contact. Now, when we open it up, the window pops up, and we can press our button, and look at our lit up pop-up card. Now you can decorate the inside and the outside of the card as you see fit. If you're having trouble getting your card to light up, check all of your connections. Make sure that the tape is secure on the sides of the LED, and check to make sure that the tape on the top and the bottom of the battery is making a good connection. Also make sure that you're making a good connection through your button. Remember, this is electricity and it needs to move in a circuit. If it's not working, something in the circuit is broken. We want to thank the Albany Society of Engineers Foundation for their generous ongoing support of Steam-Powered Saturday. Our special virtual editions are brought to you through additional support from GE Healthcare in Troy, New York, and Agora Media. We'll see you next month on Steam-Powered Saturday.